Welcome back, everybody. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Kenyan Violinist. I'm Patricia Nzomo. I picked up the piano, the violin, and very recently voice lessons, and I'm basically using this journey to share this channel to share my journey. And it's been a long journey, but a journey full of good things, you know. And I want to use this channel to inspire any of you who would be interested in picking up an instrument. It's as easy as practicing just 10 minutes a day, but you have to do it consistently. So today I want to talk about I just want to show you how I unpack my violin for practice. I have people just generally asking me what usually happens. And you know, these are just little things that people just take, we don't realize what goes into it. So I like to share what you call behind the scenes kind of things, and this is one of them. So this is my case. It's pretty old. I've had it for a long time. It's actually due for renewal. But I'm one of those people that really likes. I try to keep it as clean as possible. But I mean, I've had it for over 10 years, so I do need to change it. But anyway, so this is my case. It has two compartments. There's this compartment here. I'm not even going to open it because it's full of stuff in it. I'll show you what's in there. I'll tell you what's in my violin box one of these fine days. But anyway, so this is it. So the violin is basically in here. So when you open it, it has, this is the way it sits. So this bow basically sits on top of this. It's actually held by this little clip over here. Let me stand up and show you that clip. That's how it rests on it, right? So that goes in there. There's two of them. This one broke. That's what I'm saying. I really need to update this good old violin case of mine. But you know, it's one of those things that we've been through so much together with this one. I think I don't even know whether I'm going to change it. You know how you just get stuck. You get attached to your stuff, and this is one of them because it's been with me since day one. So that's where I put this is where I put the bow, and it enters this little box in here. So it sits in there properly. And to be honest, this bow should really be. Now that I've opened it, I didn't. You know, when you finish practicing, you should always release the string. So they should be loose. This is the way they're supposed to be, loose like that, loose. I forgot to do that. I did open it, but not good enough. So they should be open like that. So and then you hang it. You put it back so that the strings relax. You shouldn't always keep it tight. So that when you now want to play, you then tighten the bow. And then you have your strings ready to play, okay? So that's the way it's supposed to be. So I should have opened the strings, so it should have been like loose, but they are not. Okay, so that's the bow. And then we come to the violin. This is how it sits. Isn't it pretty? This is how it sits. And by the way, it has a cover. It has a cover. Let me just quickly show you the cover. Sorry, guys. Sorry, shouldn't have moved, but anyway, so it has a cover. It's usually, this is the way it's supposed to be. I opened it this morning actually to practice. Okay, so this is the way it's supposed to be. It should be covered like that. When you finish with it, you might always keep it covered. So this is the way it is. So I remove the cover, and then you have this pretty little lady. I call her Lady. And so to open it, you just remove this, open this little belt over here, and you gently pull it out. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Pull it out, close the case, and there's also this shoulder rest, which is usually inside the case. So remove the shoulder rest as well, and I usually place the case on a table next to me. And then I'm ready to play. So I usually have the violin sitting this way. It always has my mute, and I'm not even sure, I always have my mute on, and sometimes I forget. And the reason I shall have my because I do practice pretty late sometimes, or really early in the morning, and I don't really want to disturb the neighbors and anybody. So that mute always stays there. And the other thing is, I always I keep it on because I lose them. I mean, when I'm practicing, I kind of drop them, so I kind of lose them. So I like to keep it there. There's something I forgot to show you guys. Sorry about that. Let me just place this here. Let me just place the violin over here for a minute. Okay, I forgot to show you something. There's a little box where you can put throw in your stuff in here, you know, and in here I have my rosin. So that's my rosin. I use that whenever I'm practicing. This is a Pirastro rosin. And rosin is the substance that you apply on your bow whenever it feels dry, you know, whenever it feels, yes, dry is I think dry is the right word. And you just apply it on. I haven't done it for a while, so you just apply it on. Even this needs a tutorial, by the way. It took me long to figure out how to do that. Just apply it on, you know, gently. You know, and how you know, and so you know when you apply it on, it's kind of sticky, and and what happens is you then, when you place it on the strings, it kind of grasps the strings, so to speak. You're able then to play the violin and draw some sound out of it. So that's how I keep it. And so when I'm done, I will just wrap this up this way. And you see this little box in there, it's got a nice soft cushion in there, yeah? So I put it in there. It should have a box, but you know, I travel with the violin, I go for orchestras, I go to meet, so it's fallen off, and I don't know where the top is. I need to be more careful. Anyway, so, and this lasts a long time. I've had this rosin for about, I think this is 3 years, and let me just show you what it looks like. Look at it. It's fallen a couple of times. It's fallen, but there you go. There. You know, that's how it looks. Yeah, and so you just wrap it up this way and tie it up like that and put it away. You have to keep it moist, so that's why I wrap it up this way, just to keep it as moist as possible, and put it in there. Yeah, and then put it back in the box. But back in the box, and then let me show you my shoulder is hanging on my thingy. What's this? Let me just get it out of here. Yeah, so then put it back in the box, and you are done. And then take this. I usually put this back in the box and place the box on the table, okay? And then with the shoulder rest, turn your lady back on her back, and then I do have a tutorial on how to put on a shoulder rest, but anyway, I can repeat that. You see the lower side of the side that dips of the shoulder rest, that's the one that comes onto your, that's the one that sits on your, what side is this? On your left, you know? Because it's the one that needs to fit here properly. So you kind of fix it that way, and then it's the one that dips, so you place it on your shoulder rest if you need to put on a shoulder rest, and you are good to go. There you go. And then did you hear that sound? It's a freshly rosined bow. It can play, you know, I'm able to draw sound comfortably. When it doesn't have bow, when it doesn't have rosin, it tends to slippery. It doesn't hold the string properly, and then you're able to draw sound out of it. And so that's how I unpack. So I unpack and then immediately start doing my open strings and stuff like that. So this was just a little tutorial just to show you how I unpack, and just so that you have an idea what really happens behind the scenes. And I really hope these little videos and tutorials are helping you. For those of you who would like to pick up an instrument, violin for example, viola, or even guitar, there's always a way people pack their stuff, and I thought it would be nice for you just to see what really happens with this little lady over here. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and please subscribe, please share, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a beautiful day ahead. Bye for now.